Let's start our practical session. So here I have used this school database. Like this you can keep two windows open, and in this we are performing practical, and in this we are having that PDF file, so that there will be no confusion in checking the query. You can split your screen like this. Okay, now what I am doing here is I have used the school database, and then I have shown the data in my current table student. So these are the data that I have inserted during insert query. Again I am inserting one more data to display you how we can insert the query. Okay, so check here, I'm just pasting a insert query, and values I am changing. That 7 I have already inserted, so I am just making it 8, and I am just changing the name. So this is 8, and Aksharnath I am just changing it name to Saurabh. Okay, and then male and marks I am changing to 75. Okay, so this I have written the query, then I am pressing enter to execute it. So query affected. Now again I am checking the select statement. So for select statement you can use arrow keys to check that previous query. Okay, up arrow key, enter. So this is the result. This Saurabh also inserted in this current table. Now what we have to do in today's practical session is we have to use alter query. So for using alter query, I will write a syntax for alter, and table, our table is, what is our table name? Student. So I will write student, and after student I have to add a column. So I will write add keyword. What is the column name I have to add? There is games. Okay, and then varchar is the data type. So I will write varchar and bracket, and then I am writing a size. I can write 26, 27, anything. Okay, 25 also. So it is up to you. Then semicolon, enter. Query okay. That means we are having an alter query is executed. Now I will show you the physical structure of this DESC, and name of the table is student. So this is a physical structure. New column games is inserted with the data type varchar. Okay, like this we can add the column. Okay, so see, I am executing the select query, and see all the values in the games column is null. Now what I have to do again is I want to change the data type of this varchar. Okay, this column games I want to make it a integer. So for that I am modifying my query. This was my query. Okay, wait, now I think it is visible. So what was my query? Alter query this. Okay, now I want to change this thing. So for that I will use a keyword modify. So here I am writing modify, and after that games column I want to modify. In place of varchar what I want is integer. So I will write integer here. Okay, so integer. Okay, then press enter to execute it. Query okay. Now I am showing you the structure DESC student, semicolon, enter. So see, the data type is changed. So like this we can change the data type, and we can add a new column, and we can drop also. So now I am displaying you the query to drop this column. So again the same query I will write. In place of modify I will write a keyword drop. Okay, after drop I here data type is not required, so I am just erasing the data type and then pressing enter. Query okay. Now again we can check the description. See, the column is removed. So like this you can perform the alter query. Okay, so see here in PDF we have performed this thing. Okay, we have performed this thing also. Okay, now next 3 we have done the select also, we have modified it also, and we have dropped it also. Okay, now moving to the fourth part. Fourth part is eliminating duplicate values. So check here, in this table will you find duplicate values? This 93 is duplicate, this is duplicate, and this 70 what is more. Okay, only this 93 is duplicate value. So how we can remove these duplicate values? For removing duplicate values, we are having a keyword that is distinct. It will just take the unique values from the marks. So I am writing a query for distinct. Select, then distinct keyword, spelling you have to check, DISTINCT, distinct. Mark 1 is our column name. Mark 1 from, what is our table name? Table name is student. Okay, enter. Sorry, error is there. Let me check. Select distinct, mark 1 from student. Marks 1. Okay, my column name is changed, so I have to change the column name. Mark 1 is not recognized. See here, it is mark, MARKS, marks. Okay, so marks 1. Now it will work. Maybe I can also get error. It is not compulsory that I will not get any error. So see here, marks, they are not repeated. Okay, like this. If you want full columns, then you can write like this. Select name, roll number, sorry, distinct keyword we have done. Without distinct also you can see the values. See here we are having unique 8 rows and here we are having 11, so duplicate values are removed. 78 is also duplicate value, you can see in the table. Okay, so like this we can eliminate duplicate values. Okay, next PPT, check arithmetic operators. We can perform arithmetical operations also in MySQL. So just follow these queries and try it. So let's select marks 1 plus, I want to add 5 in all the marks. Okay, remove this space, and from student, give space here. See, all the marks are increased by 5. 78 plus 5, 83. 87 plus 5, 92. Like this we can add the marks. Okay, so you can check this. Next, similarly we can perform other operations also, like adding, subtracting. Directly also we can write this query. We can execute. Select 71 plus 12, or any value you can give. So this is the name of it appears as a column name, and this also, this mark 1 plus 5, it appears as a column name. So if you want to change the name of the column, then we can use column alias. Okay, so we will do that also. I think this is clear. We can perform addition, subtraction, same thing I am applying, deducting the marks. Okay, check one thing, it is not changing the marks in the particular table, it is just in display, it is just changing the values. Okay, now I am performing the select query, so you can see that select star from student. Actual table will remain the same, but if you want to increase or decrease, then we can do that with this query. So see, the marks that we have performed, these are the not same. Okay, so this is the, for if you want to display something, then you can use this arithmetic operations with select. Clear? Next, see here, 7th, where clause. If you want to give some condition, for that condition we can use where clause. For example, I want to fetch the marks of the students who scores more than 78. So for that I will write a query like this. Wait, 7th PPT, no? Okay, check it out. This, so here I am writing a select query. Select star from student where marks 1 is greater than 78. So it will give me the result whose marks are more than 78. Is it clear? So where clause is used for giving some conditions. On the basis of conditions we can fetch the rows. Okay, so read these queries and perform it here. It is simple. You can do it like this. You will not find any problem. Where clause, again it is used here. Ninth is we can use column alias. So I'm writing here this query of column alias. So directly you just copy from here and you can write Control C, and I'm just pasting it here. Like this also you can perform, but try to learn it. Okay, so see this marks secured, this is the name of the column. It is changed, marks 1 is changed to marks secured. But if you are writing this with space, you will get an error. See, because this variable names, okay, it is working. Like this also you can write. Okay, but if you will remove this double quotes, then you will find an error. See, like this. Okay, so you have to keep these things in mind. I think column alias is also clear. Next point is relational operators. Okay, so relational operators are comparison operator, this less than, greater than, equal to, and these things. So I have already told you in where clause we have used this relation operators. Okay, similarly on 11th we are having logical operators. We can run logical operators queries also here. See this query I am executing here. So see, I'm just copying it. You have to write it or learn it also. Okay, it is not working. Wait. Okay, just I'm writing it here. 70 and marks 1 is greater than 80. This is my query. It is showing error. Let me check it. Select roll number, name, marks 1 from student where marks 1 is greater than equal to. Let's check it out. Okay, it is working. So like this you can also perform all these queries at your own, and if you feel any difficulty just ask me. Okay, so this practical session is over. Thank you so much. We will continue this unit in next classes.